The Kate Bush I Knowed by Milky Twiddlers. That's me. A lot of things, and indeed a lot of dirt has been hinted at, said about me in recent years, especially by Dana, who left me the minute she hit the big time in 1970, when her eyes lit up with euro, or francs, peseta and lira, as it was back then in those days. Let's just say after managing her to stardom, she dumped me. But I'm not better. I was denounced from the altar recently by one of them trendy rainbow-coloured transvestite Vista Rice priest boyos. Pulped from the pulpit and bashed by the Bible I was. But I've broad shoulders, and at least Ronan Keaton is still a mate. Like he says himself, life is a roller coaster, and he should fucking know. Any hoodles nor noodles, the social media lit up like Baghdad despite them not having any weapons or mass constructions. You see, this priest basically talking through his priest's hole, which I'd advise him to hide in, because if I get my loves on him, he'll be brown bread dead and there'll be no global warning about it. Castrating me from the altar over an alleged good time I had with the lovely Kate Bush afore she became famous and left me in the tradition of that bitch Dana, but I'm not better. I found Miss Bush in a beggar's bush bedsit, and it beggars bush belief that she stayed with me, fresh off the boat paddy for so long. In a piss-stenched squat she was, when it was love at first halting sight. You might have thought I'd have fallen for her brown eyes, or Susie Quattro tits, or hangdog smile, but oh no! 'Twas that raggedy jumper she was wearing. She made it fashionable long before Kurt Cobain did us a favour and blew his noggin off in a loft of loneliness because he was depressed like. If that was me, I'd just get pissed like. Back to Kate, or Catherine as she was. Dragon's Den. The world is not enough, I thought to myself. I can still see the holes in her jumper as she ran towards me, and our tongues met like hot coals, which wasn't a surprise after the curry we'd been eating. "You're me little Paddy, ain't ya?" she'd say over and over again. We were mad for each other to pass the time. I'd teach her old Irish songs like Boom Bang a Bang, The Wages of Love, and Come Out You Black and Tan till I beat the bollocks out of you. She might have been only in her late teens, but the things Catherine would do to me would make a dead man come to think of it. She wasn't bad on the banjo either, and I'd regularly ask her for a blast on me banjo, Patterson. But I knowed she oozed talent like the type I'd seen in Dana afore she went all totus tuus myopic. A biopic should have been made about me and Catherine. One night I was reading her Wuthering Heights in a pair of tights I'd stolen from Oxfam. Glam poverty, I suppose you'd call it. "Speed up, my little Paddy pony," Catherine Kate shouted, because I was tracing the letters with me finger, like, because I'd never been good at that old reading, like. After a while she says, "Paddy, what you've inspired in me is a song. I'm going to be like the fucking Nolan sisters on acid. Me, I am." "Can I be your manager?" says I. "No," says she, and with that, the love that dared not speak its shame ended. Last I saw of her, she was on Bob Geldof's crossbar. And 'tis not a bike I'm talking about either, but I'm not better. So, Mr. Loddy-Daw Snowflake Priest, get your fucking facts straight before you denounces me from God's house again. I've been Milky Twiddlers, whatever that means.